Hey everyone, Andrew Swihart here, freelance artist, giving some business advice from an old pro. I've been doing this stuff for about 20 years, and I thought I would share some knowledge about the business side of freelancing. A lot of people out there doing tutorials on how to do artwork, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that, and I watch them all the time. But this particular series is more the business side and also a little bit of inspiration, and that's what this particular podcast is today. I want to talk about inspiring people to do those challenging tasks. A lot of times I talk about it a lot on these podcasts about what it takes to have a great portfolio, what, in different goals that you should be setting for yourself and how you should always be reaching further. You should always be looking down what's ahead of you. Don't get stuck looking behind you the whole time. Always want to see what's ahead, what's over the next horizon, what's over the next mountain, what's the next big thing and the great thing that I can do. And what it ends up happening over time is these mountains just start getting bigger, right? Getting a cool piece of artwork maybe when you're first starting out was your first goal, and then it was to get on something that like maybe work for a cool company, and then the next thing would be after working for a cool company would be maybe putting together a really amazing demo reel. But every time it gets a little bit harder. And right now, some of my goals are really, really big. Like I have my own company now. I have employees. I'm working on 3 different movies on my own time. Those things I want to do, and also a lot of times when I'm working on bids for projects, they want to see a bunch of stuff, so I have to sit down and create this entire sort of like a deck is what it's called, and it's all these different examples of past work and work I want to do for them, and it takes time to get through all this stuff. So the point is, baby steps. Have big goals, have big dreams, have big ambitions, but baby steps, a little bit at a time, and just be faithful with those little baby steps. It was my goal with this particular video cast to get 25 video casts ready to go, and then start sending them out to different people I know who have blogs, and put them on LinkedIn. But I do, 1 or 2 a day. I don't do them all at once. It would be too exhausting. And then every day I just upload one, and I upload one, and eventually after 25 days, this entire series will be done. And I had, a really good understanding of what it was I wanted to do and what I was trying to say kind of from the get-go, and then I broke it into much smaller bites. So if you're experiencing what you have this big giant goal, like break it up into smaller steps, break it up into bite-sized little pieces, and just attack each one at a time, because Rome wasn't built in a day, right? I mean, a bunch of little termites can destroy a big house, just a bite at a time, a bite at a time, a bite at a time. This might not sound like amazing business advice, but it really is. And my point is that if you have this big task in front of you, this big challenge, just break it up into smaller segments and do it a bite at a time. I hope this was helpful. My website, andyswy.com. You can learn more about me, and if you want to check out my business and what we do, check out swihartstudios.com. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day.